Hi, everybody. Bob again here at the Staffing Buzz Network, also the CSO for ABD, Automated Business Designs. And for this segment, we're going to be talking with one of our partners here from Tricom. I've got Shelly Wilkinson on. And Shelly, if you wouldn't mind, talk a little bit about, we're partners and we work together. Can you talk a little bit about how we partner together?
Yeah, absolutely. So Tricom has been partnering with ABD for several years. And the reason that we partner together is twofold. First of all, we wanted to be able to have a ATS solution that we could recommend to our clients. The other thing is that working with ABD, you all did a file feed report for us, if you will, that makes it easy for us to get information from your ATS so that we can do processing for our clients. And that's something that our clients have come to expect from us. So the fact that we can offer that for them and make this partnership even more streamlined is super helpful.
No, that's great. And that's one of the things we look at. So we're here at this conference, right? And it's a good opportunity for us to meet with not only people that are in the staffing industry, that work at staffing offices, but also to, have a time to collaborate with our partners. And if we can, we refer people to each other because we do have this really good symbiotic connection as partners. If you could talk a little specific about your organization, maybe a little bit more specific about what you do and what value you bring to the staffing community, maybe people who might need a little help. And we'll leave it at that. And I got another follow-up after that.
Okay, sounds good. Well, Tricom's been in business over 35 years. So last year we celebrated our 35-year anniversary. Really proud of that. And we only work with staffing and consulting firms in the United States, privately held. And we are what's considered an asset-based lender, which means we're not a bank. We're also not a factoring company. We kind of sit between those two solutions, and we can also do the back office. So clients like us because we help bridge the gap between when they pay their people and have to get payments from their clients. We also streamline their services, provide them a ton of reporting that helps them really manage their business, have an idea of how their business is performing. And we take a lot of the details out of their business that can distract them from the goals that they set for their company. So the fact that we are staffing specific, we understand the industry really well. I've been fortunate enough, I'm with Tricom now over 20 years. Our CEO has been there 33. Most of the management team, I think the most junior person on our management team is there at 18 years, 27, 28. So the point is there's a lot of experience there between our walls, understanding the industry, helping our clients grow, reach their goals, and being a resource for them.
Okay, great. So, you talked a little bit about why people don't want to work with you, right? But, and competition is heavy, it's fierce, but at the same time, it's friendly competition, right? So with that being said, what are people going to get from you from partnering with Tricom? What are they going to get from you as an organization that they might not get from a competitor?
Sure. I think some of the things that I hear from our clients is they like that we're an extension of their company, but we are transparent to their clients. They can present themselves as big as they want to, depending upon the deal that they're working, or as small and make themselves look boutique if they want, all because of the scalability of our solution. Main thing is that they really like the transparency. So it is their brand that continues to have the presence in the industry. Tricom is here behind the scenes. Everything that we do is on their behalf. We help them manage their outstanding portfolio. So it's one of those things that's super important. We all know cash flow is king, right? And getting those invoices to turn as quickly as possible is super important to them. But it's one of those tasks that when they're in the office, a lot of people don't like to do it. We have a team that's expert at it. We have a proprietary process for a number of things that we do for them. It helps them have a better picture of how their receivables are turning and give them a heads up if things are not looking great. Okay. We can also, from that portfolio management team side, help them gauge their growth, meaning we're monitoring how quickly they're growing. And if we need to increase their line of credit, we can do that within 48 hours. And we're proactively doing it. Whereas with the bank, right now we're seeing probably 45 to 60 days before they even hear back. if the bank is going to do anything. And again, I talked about the reporting. Full service clients from us get what I would call a weekly mini financial, and tie that in with the monthly financials that we do for them. It gives them a really good picture of how their business is performing. And if they need to make adjustments, make any sort of a pivot, they can do it more timely than if they didn't have that detail. So those are some of the top things.
Got it. Okay. And last question, your organization, Tricom, has a history of, you have clients for a long time, and people don't turn over. Last question to you is if I had one of your clients here that's been with you for a long time, what would they tell us as the reason to why they were with you this long?
The biggest part of the feedback that I hear from those clients is the peace of mind that they get. They know that Tricom has their back, that we're taking care of all of those details that can potentially be a distraction for them, whether it's payroll taxes, portfolio management, the reporting, you name it. But they don't have to get distracted with those things. They can focus on their business, run their business, and let us take care of everything else. Plus, it's really relationship focused as well.
People partner with people they like and people they trust, and that's been the going word on the street when it comes to Tricom, is that you can trust them and that they're going to do right by you and be an extension. So, Shelly, thanks for joining us here on the Staffing Buzz Network. And we look forward to seeing you again in the future.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thanks so much.